Hey, welcome to the show, and today is September 13th, 2016. In this week's news, we have a French film manufacturer that makes film with Washi paper, the Japanese paper, which is basically a paper made with pulp fibers made by hand in Japan mostly. And this man has been making 4x5 and 120 film before, and this week I have heard that he's doing 35mm film with this base. So it's not like the usual film. It has a texture to it, kind of like a bit more artsy, or has like if it was a painting or something like that, like watercolor paper on it. Before, when he was making 4x5 and 120 film, the paper base was not so strong on the pictures, but now as he's doing it on 35 and you have to enlarge more, it's a bit more obvious. He has said that he had trouble making 35 millimeter perforations, but people from Adox helped him with an old machine so he could do his own 35 base. If you want to buy some, I'll leave the link below to his own store. Some other retailers also sell the film, but I think it's always good if you can buy it directly to support the manufacturer directly. In other news, Ferrania has posted a time-lapse on the internet showing them using the coating machine. You can't tell much from the video, but it's good news to see them working on it. I hope soon people will get their rewards. In other news, there's also a man that has 3D printed his own camera. I know it sounds like not big news, but it's kind of interesting because he's not only 3D printed the camera, and it's not a pinhole, but he's made the lens, he's made the shutter, and the advance, all to his own design. He's copied a few other designs of old shutters, but I think it's worth a read and see how he did it. The camera doesn't take the best pictures, but it's all about, testing and having fun. So I think it's worth having a look. I'll leave the link below. Something I forgot to mention in previous news is that someone's making a darkroom bar. By this I mean a bar which serves drinks, but also has a working darkroom. They're going to have a little gallery. They're going to have workshops. They're going to teach photography and other things. I think it's pretty fun that you can go have a drink and get your film developed. I don't know if you're going to be able to develop it yourself or they're going to have someone do it for you. But instead of waiting 1 hour in the shopping mall, you can wait 1 hour in a bar and see how they do it or benefit from an exhibit or something like that. Also, Italian large format manufacturer Gibellini has come out with adapter for their 4x5 backs to be able to use the Graflok system. I would have thought they would have included the Graflok system all together, but I guess he designed it with a different idea and then has come back to making it adaptable to roll film backs or Polaroid backs or other accessories for 4x5 cameras. Also, even though it's not a still image, it is film, and I have seen Super 8 coming out in Provia 100. It's coming out through a Japanese retailer, so I think they're either cutting stock to 8mm or they're getting some inventory from Fuji, but it's not sold by anyone else but them. I'll leave the article, which is in Spanish, and at the bottom of the article, you'll see the contact information for Japan. They sell it with developing already included, so you can buy the Super 8 film, ship it back to Japan, and they'll develop for you. It's pretty nice to see reversal film coming back as Fuji and Kodak stopped Super 8 reversal film a while ago. Also, there's a new Kickstarter for Meyer optics with a Primoplan 58 1.9mm. It's on Kickstarter right now. I think they've already surpassed their budget, but if you still want to get one at probably a special price, do check it out. It's famous for its bubbly out of focus, and people seem to like it. They made Kickstarter before and it was successful too. So if you're interested in that kind of look in your photography, you can still buy this lens. Also, I have bad news, is that View Camera magazine has ceased publication. If you don't know this magazine, it's a large format specialized magazine that has been running for years. There's great articles on their magazines or on their website. Subscribers could have access to a bunch of information on the web, and he made CDs and things like that. And the magazine also has great stuff. If you can still buy it like secondhand, sometimes you can see it on the large format forum or internet, I recommend you buy it because it's a good read. Also, even though I'm not a big fan of rumors, Leica is supposedly coming out with a Instax mini camera. It looks a lot like the Instax mini line, I hope they included some extra features, but everything so far points to being just a rebrand or reskin of the Fuji Instax Mini. And last, as I said last week, I have finally confirmed that I'm going to go to Photokina this year. I'll be there for 3 days, trying to keep everyone updated with everything in the film industry. And if you know anything or you want to hear about anything, please leave comments about what you would like to ask or see from Photokina this year. Well, thanks for watching, and as always, if you have any information, please send me an email to the email below. See you next week.